Today we're going to make a gigantic topiary Easter bunny. I put lights on it so I'll show you how cute it looks at night too. There's a video at the end, just a bonus video on how to make a huge carrot to go with the bunny. So I'm just utilizing this topiary ball I made last year. There is a video on how to make it and I'll link it below. I'm just going to reuse existing topiary balls that I have, but just as a source for you, you can buy topiary balls at your local Dollar Tree, and also the large one you can get at IKEA. We appreciate your support. Please hit like and subscribe and hit the little bell to see upcoming videos. I just cut about a quarter of a ball to make his face. I'm just using the leftover stems from flowers for assembling his face and also for the frame for his ears. Now his whiskers are actually the flower stems from a hydrangea branch, so I'm just trimming it down to make his little woolly looking whiskers. I think they're kind of cute. Just painting them here light green, and then I'm going to top it with some bright yellow. They seemed a little dull and I wanted to have a little more contrast against the green. And I bought some foam sheets here to make the eyes. Now I don't have a particular pattern. I actually tried out a couple different styles, which I'm showing you here. This one is sort of more of a cartoon character eye. I decided to go with the next set. There I'm just trying them out. So I decided to go with the yellow ones, and basically I just made two balls, two different sizes, and just glue the darker circles down towards the bottom. Make them any color you want. I decided to go with more of the Easter colors, but you could even go back to the traditional white and black. Here's the leftover branch from my hydrangeas. I actually used it on another project a couple days ago, and I thought it makes perfect ear form. So I'm just bending it in the ear shape and then laying the second one on top of it, just so I could get them more or less the same. So from the small dollar store topiary, I'm just pulling off little branches and just gluing them directly onto my little ear frame. I glued them about 1/2 inch apart, maybe even a bit closer. The more you use, the more dense and thick it'll look. I'm just reusing products that I had from other projects. I bought very little for this. It's just a good opportunity to reuse some stuff. So all I bought was a new ribbon and some foam sheets. So here's my ear all assembled, and you can see how close they are together on the back. And I think it looks pretty good. Here's my sweet Harry, just checking to see how I'm doing. Isn't he cute? I made this topiary ball about a year ago in an old project. Like I said, I'll link it below. And I marked where the hole is, so I'm just putting the dowel through the hole. I'm adding a little neck piece, just a piece of a topiary ball, and adding on the head. So from a spare topiary ball, I just cut out little pieces for feet, just like 1/3 sections of your topiary ball, and the other section I glued on for the tail, and it worked just perfect. Here's a carrot I decided not to use, but the video for that is attached to the end. Dollar Tree has lots of ribbons right now for Easter, so I just picked one of them, and I just thought, oh, he'll look very cute with a big bow under his neck. Next, I glued on his little foam eyes. I forgot to film attaching of the ears, but basically the dowel was sticking out of the top of his head a little bit. I just used a zip tie to zip tie them onto the dowel. I'm just hot gluing those little whiskers in place. I had this leftover set of lights from last year, so I'm just winding them around the bunny. White ribbon really reflects the light and it looks great at night. So what do you think of my topiary bunny? I think he's so cute. And then look at the back side. It just worked out really well. His little puffy tail, even the back of his ears look good. I had so much fun making this bunny. He was so cute. I'm really going to enjoy him on my front porch. And next is our video for the giant carrot. So this giant carrot I bought at the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to start off by painting the tops green. I picked a very bright medium tone green for the exterior of the wood frame. I applied the paint directly to the wood because I wanted it to have very good coverage, so I didn't water it down or anything. So I just applied it directly on there. It worked pretty good. And I just used the paint pen from the Dollar Tree to just draw some lines in. I bought this orange burlap ribbon from the Dollar Tree. It has nice texture for a carrot, and it is wired, so you just kind of wrap it around and firmly bend the edges, cut it off, and glue it down. Start at the tip so you can get a nice firm point from the beginning, and then just work your way up. I just used regular hot glue to attach it. I found it best just to cut little strips for each layer rather than trying to wrap it around and around. That will not work. So just cut a strip for each row. Just use my scissors to press it down. Be careful of the hot glue. For the top layer, I used a double ribbon because it seemed a little too see-through on the top. And because of the curve, I split the ribbon down the center a little bit so I could glue one part of it down and then pull the other side of it firmly down around the curve, as you can see there, and then hot glue that part down. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you give it a try, and we'll see you next time.